All the eyeshadows today are going to come from the Artist Palette. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette, and I picked this up at Ulta. I want to say it was $39.99. But yes, Angie used all eyeshadows from the Artist Palette. I'm going to prime my lids with the Pro Concealer, which you can use concealers to prime your eyes. Just have something down on your lids to help the colors stick. Now that you primed your lids, you always want to make sure that you don't use a lot of concealer because it will cause creasing. So just smooth it out until you have almost a flat surface that it looks like skin. So I'm going to take this color called Dusty Rose from the Artist Palette and use this as my transition color. Now I'm going to take this orange color called Orange You Fancy. And I'm going to put this on the lid. I'm going out of order because Angie actually put down the purple crease color first, but I'm putting down the lid color. And just blend that orange color into that transition color. Now I'm going to take another beauty blender and I'm going to mix two colors in the palette, which is called Punch Fuchsia and Unicorn, the two purplish colors in the palette. I'm going to mix these two together, which she only used Punch Fuchsia, but I'm going to use Unicorn just to deepen it up a tad bit. Okay, so this brush isn't doing what I need it to do. It's not picking up the colors well, so I'm going to get a smaller blending brush and put it into that crease. Yes, come through color. And just start off with a little bit of product because this is buildable and you want to start off with just a small amount so that you can be able to blend all the colors well. You can see the transition from orange to purple to the browns. So start off with a little product and just use windshield wiper motions. It's so much easier to do makeup on yourself than to do it on somebody else. But in my case, it's so much easier for me to do it on other people than to do it on myself. So like I'm still having trouble. But just practice. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take that Orange You Fancy again and pack a little bit more on to the lid. I'm going to take this angle brush. It is so raggedy, but it gets the job done. And I am going to take Aubergine. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Aubergine. It's like that burgundy color. And put it right into the outer corners of my eyes. I'm going to place it right where the angle is. And place that right in the corner of my eyes, just to deepen up and darken the look. Blend all of these colors together using windshield wiper motions. Take your time blending. Because I've gotten the concept, it's a little more easy for me to do it. But if you're just starting out and you're wanting to know, like, how does your eyeshadows look so, I don't know, blended or whatever, because you have to take your time. It takes time. The way you hold your brush, everything. You can't hold your brush like this and expect to blend out. You're not coloring. Hold like the tip or like the middle and just blend. Blend. Windshield wiper motion. Now I'm going to get some more and deepen it up even more. Now I'm going to take another flat hair brush and use Buttery out of the palette and put this into my inner corners of my eyes to brighten up my eyes. Okay, so now we're going to move on to my face. I'm going to first prime my face with this Nars oil-free Pro Prime. Favorite primer because it's oil-free. And what I'm going to do is just warm the primer up on the back of my hand and place it right in my T-zone and then everywhere else with whatever's left on there. Then I'm going to take, which y'all can see, my AJ Crimson foundations. I got these at the Makeup Show Dallas and I was just so excited because I've met him and I've just been trying to get my hands on these. You can only order them online, so I'm going to try them out on my face and then see how they work, and then I will buy some for my clients. So I have the shade 8. These are cream foundations. The shade 8. Oh Jesus, I'm trying to embarrass you, AJ. Fucks with you. So I have the shade 8, which I'm going to use to contour my face. You see how dark it is? I have been looking for a shade to contour my face with. And then I have the shade 7, which is my foundation shade. And I'm going to take the booty of my beauty blender, dampen it up, and just take the foundation and press it into my skin. Which I like to press my foundation into my skin to give it more of a flat look, and it gives it more of a flawless finish too, just pressing it into the skin rather than having a brush. And it's a bit more easier, I would say. So I'm just going to take this foundation and place it everywhere. Now I will say, I'm going to be completely honest, that this foundation is a little bit too creamy for my liking, but I like it. I like it. So now I'm going to highlight my face with the LA Girls concealers, which I know everybody should have. Beauty Supply. There's this one that I've used and I can't even find out the color because it's erased off, but yeah, I like a bright highlight. So this is probably like, how many shades lighter than me? Maybe 3, 4. I'm just going to take it and apply it underneath my eyes. On myself, I like to go step by step. So I want to do my under eyes first, then I'm going to do the contour my nose and all that other good stuff. So now I'm going to take the tip of the beauty blender, spray it. And just, let me try to use this little mirror for y'all. And just, still got the plastic. Pat this in to my skin. I'm going to take my Ben Nye powder in the shade Camel, and I'm going to let this bake up underneath my eyes using a little bit of product. A little goes a long way with this, like taking a little bit of product and placing that onto my skin, or right on top of that highlight. I like to use my beauty blender once again to press this in to my skin, basically blending both the highlight and powder together. Gives it more of a flawless finish. Now I'm going to take that shade 8 and I'm going to take a flat brush. Matter of fact, I'm going to take this flat contour brush. Isn't it cute? It says contour right here. It's cute. And I'm just going to take that and place this right on the hollows of my cheek. Then I'm going to take the booty again, dampen it up, and blend this contour out. Now I'm going to take this eyeshadow, which is from MAC, called Shadowy Lady. It's a eyeshadow. And I'm going to place it on top of my contour. And I got this method from can you grab my contour brush? I got this method from a MAC consultant, one of the ladies that work at MAC. It was actually in Vegas, and this is a dark purple eyeshadow. Because once again, I'm on the darker side. I have to use darker colors that have deeper tones to it to get the contour look that I want. So I'm going to take my contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to place this right on top of this cream contour. I'm doing this method to prevent creasing. You always want to use anything liquid, creams, you always want to put a powder over it. You want to prevent creasing. You do not want to crease. That is the ugliest thing in makeup. You want to always prevent creasing. So that's why if you use liquid foundation, you want to mat it out by putting a powder or a finishing powder on over it. Same thing with cream contouring and just contouring. You always want to prevent creasing. So now we're going to move on to the nose, taking that same concealer and bringing it down the bridge of my nose. Look at this. I had the mirror right here, like, okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. A real makeup artist knows how to clutch stuff. Have to clutch it out real quick. You know, everybody does a little bridge or whatever. Who cares if it's sloppy? You're blending it into your skin. You just blend it in. Now I'm going to take the residue from what I used for my contour and just take it down the bridge of my nose. I don't like to start at the eyebrow. I start right in the transition of my eyes. Right where I place that transition color and bring it down. Sponge is still a little damp. And I'm just gonna take it and blend it out. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush and dip it into that shadowy lady and mat it out. Now you want to, just like eyeshadow, you want to bring everything together. You want everything to blend together. So what I'm going to do is take my Chanel powder brush and my mineralized skin finish from MAC in dark deepest and just brushing off that excess banana powder, blending out my forehead, just matting out everything. I'm going to take one shade of the purple, which is Punch Fuchsia, and blend out that black eyeliner. The lashes that I'm going to use today are the lacy lashes from Ardell. I love Ardell lashes because they shape these lashes right to just fit your lash line. I mean, they shape the lash bands to fit your lash line. You know how you get those lashes from the beauty supply store and you have, this is what I do with my lashes. I take them and I use my pointer finger and I take them and do this to shape them. But with these lashes, you don't even have to shape them. Like, they're already shaped to fit your lash band. So the MAC finishing spray. And just let that soak in. And I like to put on my bronzer and my blush while my face is wet. What I'm going to do is line my lips with this dark brown lip liner. Now I'm going to take this soft matte cream lipstick from NYX, and then I'm going to take this color. I don't know the shade, but it's the LA Girls Glaze. Oh my god, I love these lip glazes, I swear. And just place it right into the middle. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to have plenty more get ready with me's or whatever, and of course you're going to see me doing my clients' makeup. Just be prepared for what I have in store, because you don't know what I have in store. So yes, shout out to my girl Angie. I love you, baby. And yes, this is my Anastasia artist recreation of Pretty Girl Angie. So yeah, see you guys soon in another video.